Kia ora, my name is Justin. A great way to open up and find some space in the back is through some twists. It's a great way to relieve some lower back pain, open up through the front body. So today we're going to take our sequence through a variety of different back bends and incorporate some twists throughout. Let's begin our practice in a tabletop position. Stack your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Look at the gap between your thumbs and brace your core. Let's start with some cat-cows. Starting with cat, push the ground away, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, round your back. And then for cow, drop your belly, tailbone scoops out, eyes go forward, keeping the shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. You can move between these two shapes, matching the movement to your breath, exhaling into your cat, and inhaling into your cow. Take a few more of each, or whatever the spine might need this morning. Eventually coming back into a neutral tabletop position. Find your right leg, extend the right leg behind you, making sure that your toes are dialed down towards the floor and that your heel isn't higher than your hips. Bracing your core so you're not dumping into your lower back. Find length, take a big breath in, and then step the foot outside the right hand. When you feel stable, sweep your arms up to the sky, coming into a low lunge, dropping into your hips. Now, if the shoulders are tight, you can go wide, but better yet, bring your hands down to your heart, as we'll use this for our twist. So our very first twist today is turning towards our bent knee, staying either high, or if you'd like, hooking the elbow on the outside of the knee. When hooking the elbow, we want to stack elbows, palms together, forming a straight line from the ceiling to the ground. From this twisted low runner's lunge, we come out, sweep our arms up to the sky, take a big breath in, maybe look up, and then dive the hands down, placing them on the floor. Slide or sweep your leg behind you, give it a good shake, and then lower your knee down, and we reset with a cat-cow. Push the ground away, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, and then inhale into cow. Drop your belly, tailbone scoops out. Find that neutral spine. Focusing on the left leg, we extend the left leg behind us. Like before, we want to dial our toes down, making sure that our heel isn't higher than our hip, bracing our core, pressing through our hands. From here, knee to elbow, step the foot outside the hand. And once you feel stable, sweep your arms up to the sky. Palms face each other or go wide, drop your hips. Then bring your hands down to your heart, thumb knuckles to your sternum, elbows wide, shoulders relaxed. Twisting towards our bent knee, we turn to the left with the option to hook the elbow on the outside of the knee. Stacking the elbow, stacking the palms, forming that straight line, getting into the spine to find that low twisted runner's lunge. Coming out, we sweep our arms up to the sky, big breath in, and then dive the hands down to the floor. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step back to downward facing dog for our first down dog of this practice. Pedal your dog out. Look down and back towards your feet. Big generous bend in the knees for this first one. And let's go into our vinyasa. Ripple forward, coming into a plank. Spiral your elbow creases forward. Lower your knees and chest all the way down to the ground, untucking the toes. Find a little back bend in your cobra, and then lower back down. Push up onto your knees, tuck your toes, and shift your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Continuing and progressing through our sequence now, moving into a high lunge. Find your right leg, sweep the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. This time, knee to chest, rock forward, and step the foot in between the hands. Keep the back knee lifted, or option to lower the back knee, but sweep your arms up to the sky, finding your version of lunge, relaxing the shoulders, softening the back knee. Bring your hands to your heart, twist towards the front knee, and then hook the elbow, pressing the palms together, stacking the elbows, feeling that stretch through the outer thigh and that twist into your back. active back leg here unless your knee is down to the ground. And we're actively scissoring and squeezing the thighs together for that inner activation, that inner fire. Coming out of the twist, we sweep our arms up to the sky, and then we dive the hands down, framing the foot. Step back to plank, and we take another vinyasa. Option on your knees, or from your toes, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes, find your baby cobra or full cobra, still with a bend in the elbows, and lower back down. Come up into your plank or push back into your downward facing dog. We set ourselves up for the other side. Left heel sweeps up to the sky, three-legged dog. Knee to chest, step forward and step through. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Find your high or low lunge. If you're high, we soften the back knee, getting that stretch through the hip flexor. Bring your hands to your heart, turn to the left, and then hook the elbow on the outside of the knee, stacking the hands, stacking the elbows, and squeezing everything towards your midline, getting deep into the twist here. Strong back leg. Sweep your arms up to the sky, high lunge, and again, vinyasa. Bring the hands down, step back to plank. If you want chaturanga, lower halfway down, point your toes away and come into a full up dog with the knees and thighs off the mat, and finish in downward facing dog. Progressing further, we come back to the right leg. This time, right leg sweeps up to the sky, knee to chest, step the foot through. Sweep the arms up to the sky for that high lunge. Bring the hands down to your heart. Take an inhale here. On the exhale, we twist and we hook. Once the elbows are hooked, you can stay here. Aim to have your thumbs to your sternum or open the arms wide to get even deeper into this twist. Back leg strong and activated. If you've got the arms open, bring the hands together and then sweep your arms up to the sky. Dive the hands down. This time, right leg sweeps up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, squeeze the heel towards your butt, and then sweep the knee up to the sky. Back heel might drop, but we're energetically and actively squeezing the heel towards our butt while keeping our shoulders square. Extend the leg long, floating vinyasa if you want, or any vinyasa can always be skipped, and you could go straight to downward facing dog. Other side. Left heel sweeps up to the sky. Knee to chest, step the foot through. Low or high lunge, sweep your arms up to the sky. Soften the back knee, bring your hands to your heart. Find your twist, hook the elbow, thumbs in line with the sternum, or activating the back leg, get deeper by opening the arms wide. Take a big breath here. Exhale, close. Sweep your arms up to the sky, come out of the twist. Dive the hands down and sweep the left leg up. And then scorpion, squeeze the heel. Knee goes to the sky, opening up the hip to the side while keeping the hips nice and square, shoulders square to the floor. Take a big breath in, extend the leg long. Last vinyasa, if you want it. Eventually, making your way to downward facing dog, and then lowering your knees down for a child's pose. So knees go wide, sit your hips back, melt your chest down to the ground. Take 2 or 3 slow breaths here, allowing the body to just come back to the ground, melting into the shape. Moving into some more restorative twists now. Slowly walk the hands back towards your body. Come into a kneeling position. And then just shift your weight to one side, extending the legs out in front of you. Grabbing underneath your right knee, drag the heel towards your body. Keep the left leg long and active, so pull the toes towards your knees, toes pointing to the sky. Grab hold of your right ankle, pop it over the left thigh. And here, the right hand acts as a second spine, coming behind us, driving down into the hand to lift the chest, crown of the head to the ceiling. You can wrap your left elbow around your knee, looking over your back shoulder, actively squeezing towards the thigh to find that thoracic twist through your spine. If you'd like, you can even interlace your fingers together to give yourself a little hug as you squeeze. Make sure you relax the shoulders away from your ears. Keep the leg active. Take one more big breath in. On the exhale, can you go even deeper? Slowly come out of this twist. Grab the ankle, pop the foot up and over, straighten the leg out, and we'll do the other side. Grab underneath the left thigh. Bring the foot in, pop it over. Active right leg. Draw the toes, kick the heel away, toes to the sky. Other hand comes behind you. And now we wrap around the left knee with the right arm, bringing that elbow crease all the way up to the knee, actively squeezing towards the leg. Remember, that back hand is like a spine. It's pressing into the ground, extending the crown of your head towards the sky, with the option to interlace your fingers to give yourself that hug. Shoulders relaxed. Take one more big inhale here. Final exhale to squeeze a little bit deeper. And then gently come out of this twist. Grab the ankle, pop it up and over, extend the leg long, give it a shake. Supine twists, and then a Savasana. Coming down to the ground, we come onto our backs. Draw the knees up towards your shoulders. Modified happy baby. You can grab hold of your kneecaps or the outsides of the thighs. If you grab the outsides of the feet, make sure that your head and shoulders are still relaxed on the floor. If you're looking more C-shaped, it's far more active than it needs to be. This should feel restorative. Let's find our first twist. So grab your right knee and extend the left leg long to the ground. Once the leg is extended, grab the outside of the right knee with your left hand. Right arm reaches out and away from you with the palm open to the sky. You might shift your hips slightly to the right here and then gently guide the knee across the body, coming into a twist. Our goal here isn't to get the knee onto the floor, but rather keep our shoulders anchored to the ground so the twist comes through the oblique and the mid and lower back, rather than just rolling onto our side if our shoulders were to come off the ground. You can always rest your knee onto a block, a bolster, a rolled up towel, or it could just float like mine is doing right now. Now you can stay here as long as you want, getting that lower back stretch, but also a stretch through the glute and the outer thigh. However long you stay on one side, let's just make sure we balance it with the other. For now, we'll roll back onto our backs. Bring both knees in, give yourself a little hug, and then wrap your hands around your left knee, extend the right leg long to the ground, and we do the same thing on the other side. So right hand on the outside of the left knee, left hand out to the side, palm open. Now we shift our hips slightly to the left and we guide the knee across the body. Again, the shoulders are staying connected to the ground, so this knee doesn't have to touch the floor. This way we're getting into the twist through the obliques, the lower back, the glute, and the outer thigh. And like I mentioned before, you can stay here as long as you want, as long as you balance the two sides and stay for roughly the same amount. Eventually, you will come out of your twists. Maybe bring your knees in towards your chest for one final little hug. And then feet come down onto the floor just to reset the spine. Press into the ground, lift your hips, lower back down, and then find your Savasana. With the legs extended or soles of the feet together, knees bent open wide, arms off to the side or in a wide T. Chin slightly tucked in and shoulders relaxed. And you could stay in your Savasana however long you'd like. Today's sequence focused on backbends and twists. This is a great short sequence to do at the end of a workday, to start off your day, or better yet, before or after a workout. The back bends and twists bring lots of mobility for the spine, counteracting the movements of the day. If you like today's practice, like and subscribe. Leave a comment if there's any types of practices you'd like to see in the future, and we'll see you soon. Matewa.